whether you traveled or not. We're all here now. So go ahead and come into your comfortable seat. Do a little swing side to side. And then let your shoulders settle. And lift your shoulders up to your ears. Breathe in. Exhale, let them melt back down. Breathe in, bring your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, let them float back down. One more time. Inhale, draw your shoulders up to your ears. And exhale, let them float back down. Inhale, reach your arms out to the side, lift your fingertips up overhead, and on your exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, lift your arms back up. Exhale, twist to the left, bring your arms down. Inhale, back to center, moving slowly, but moving. And down. Inhale to center. Exhale, down. One more time, each side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Reach back up. Let your fingertips come down in front of you. Walk your hands out. Let your head hang heavy. Give your lower back, your middle back a little bit of a stretch. Maybe sway side to side. Breathing here, maybe even stretching your arms out a little bit further to get that stretch from your fingertips all the way down to your hip bones. And now walk yourself back up to seated. Make your way onto your knees for tabletop. Lining your hands up under your shoulders, your knees up under your hips. Point your pointer fingers forward. Spread those fingers out. And now find that spot where your shoulders are over your wrists, your hips are over your knees. Drop your belly, take a big inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, roll your spine forward, open your heart. Exhale, round. Now, as you move through this cat-cow, think about drawing the heels of your hands towards your knees, giving yourself a little bit of dynamic action. Think about lifting your belly button to your spine. All right, come back to neutral. Now bump your hips to the right, look over your left shoulder. And then bump your hips to the left, look over your right shoulder. And sway gently side to side. Come back to center, reach that right foot back behind you, rock back and forth over your toes. Reach your left arm out in front and now float your right leg, left arm up. Find your balance. Breathe in and on your exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Balance here. If you want, challenge yourself and open your arm out to the side and your leg out to the side, and then bring them back to center. Float your arm out to the left, your leg out to the right, and then draw them back to center. You can do this with your fingers and toes on the ground also. And draw it back to center. Hold here. Bring your left hand down. Keep your right leg lifted if possible. Drive your left shin into the mat. Make sure your hips are still square. Flex your right foot and now curl your foot in and extend it back out. Curl it in, extend it out, curl it in, extend it out. Lower the right toes down. Draw your right knee back underneath you and give your hips a little shake. Now we'll see if I remember all that. Reach your left leg back behind you. Rock back and forth over your toes. Float your left leg and your right arm up. Find your balance. Gaze straight down. Think about your neck being a long extension of your spine. Inhale, and then on your exhale, draw your knee and elbow to meet. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Inhale, reach forward. Find your balance here. Now, if you want, open your arm out to the right, leg to the left. Draw it back to center. Open your arm and leg. Draw them back to center. One more time, open and draw them back. Lower your right hand down. Flex your left foot. Gaze straight down. See if you can find space in your chest. And now curl your left heel to your bum. Re-extend. Curl your leg in. Re-extend. Curl your leg in. Re-extend. Lower your left toes down and return your knees, coming back to your tabletop. Go ahead and shake that out a little bit if you need to. And then re-extend your right foot back behind you. Turn your left fingertips towards your left knee and rock back and forth again. This time stretching your left forearm as you stretch out the back of your right leg. And now bring your fingertips back to the front. You're going to lift your left shin and move it about 45 degrees so that you can roll onto the inside of your right foot facing the door. Reach your right arm up. Left foot, right leg. There you go. Everybody's got it. Reach that right arm up. And on your exhale, you're going to thread your right arm underneath your left armpit. Reach that right arm back up. Nice. Exhale. So it's not really deep. It's a little bit more about the twist in the waist here. Make sure you're still pressing into the outer edge of your right foot. We're going to do 2 more. Exhale as you reach through. Last one. Reach up. Now, as you reach your right fingertips to the sky, press into your right foot. Can you lift your body up so that you're kneeling on one knee, arms are out in a T, and you're facing the door? Nice. All right, with those arms out to either side, we're going to drop our right hand onto our right leg, reach our left arm up, and then bend towards the back wall. Big, big side stretch. Nice, everyone. In one big movement, we're going to cartwheel all the way back down into our tabletop. All right, other side. So reach the left leg back, turn your right fingertips towards your knee, and then gently rock. So you're stretching out that forearm, stretching out the back of your leg. Good. Turn the fingers back around to the front. You lift up your right shin and rotate it just a little bit and come onto the left foot. Press down with your right arm, peel your left arm up to the ceiling. Breathe here. And on your exhale, reach that arm under your armpit and back up to the ceiling. Exhale, arm under your armpit, back up to the ceiling. So we're threading that needle. 2 more. Last one, reach your arm all the way up and then start to lift your torso up. Arms are parallel, big T shape, and then drop the left hand down, reach the right arm up, bending over to the left. Big side body stretch. And now cartwheel all the way down, coming back into your tabletop position. Bring your hands a little bit forward, curl your toes under, And slowly make your way into your downward facing dog. Now make sure your fingertips are still pointing forward. You're pressing into your fingertips, the outer edges of your hands, your hips are reaching up and back behind you. Slowly roll forward one vertebra at a time, coming into your high plank. Tap your knees down. Shift your hips back like you're going into child's pose, but don't go all the way there. And then peel your hips back up into downward facing dog. So it's almost like you're making a wheel circular shape. Pull forward into high plank. Drop your knees, shift your hips back. And then once they get back in line with your heels, lift your knees up and come back into your downward facing dog. We'll do that a couple more times. Pull forward to high plank. Drop your knees. Shift your hips back. And then peel up into your downward facing dog. One more time. Pull forward. Drop your knees. Shift your hips back. Peel yourself up into your downward facing dog. Good. All right. We're going to pull forward into our high plank. From here, you're going to lower all the way down to the mat. So either put your knees down and lower down, or go ahead and lower slowly all the way down to your stomach. Untuck your toes. Forehead down on the mat. Lift your right leg up. Pull it back behind you and then float it back down. Lift your left leg up. Pull it back behind you. Float it back down. Nice. Feel that extension, that space you just made in your hips. You're going to reach your right arm out to the side at shoulder height, palm facing down. You're going to lift your left leg up and roll onto your right side, possibly bringing your left leg behind you, maybe keeping your head on the mat. Nice. So this is called shoulder pigeon. So you should feel a nice stretch through your right shoulder. You can play around with where your foot is, maybe where your left arm is. Yeah, you got it. Everybody's got it. And now slowly come all the way back onto your stomach. Maybe give it a little wiggle, a little shake. And now reach the left arm out. Lift up your right foot and bring it over to the left side. Good. So, these poses, these movements, there's no set way to do it. You want to do it how it feels good for you. You want to adjust as you go. It's not like you have to get into it and nail it and hold it. All right, you got to shift around and move things to make them feel okay. And come back onto your stomach. Shake it out if you need to. And then we're going to slowly press ourselves back up, either straight into plank or into tabletop, lifting up into downward facing dog, which is where we will all meet. Float your right leg up behind you and step your right foot all the way forward between your hands. I want you to rock back and forth a little bit in this low lunge, being very mindful of your knee and your ankle. And then lower the left knee down, reach your arms out and up. Fingertips straight up, hips square, knee over ankle. Whew. Find that inner strength to keep from falling over, and then exhale your hands back down, step back to downward facing dog. Float your left leg up behind you, step your left foot all the way forward. Rock back and forth if that felt good. Maybe finding a little bit more space in your low lunge. And then lower the right knee down, reach the arms out and up. Keeping your hips square to the front of your mat. Think about drawing your navel in, shoulders relaxed, keep breathing. And then bring the fingertips down. Step back to downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Float your right leg up. This time, maybe bend the knee, open the hip. Breathe here. And now re-extend the legs, square the hips off to the ground, then step your right foot all the way up between your hands. Maybe you take the rock, maybe not. Lower your left knee down, reach your arms out and up. Sink your hips forward, gaze up at the ceiling, coming into a crescent lunge. On your exhale, shift your hips back, float your fingers down, straighten your front leg, coming into a half split. Take a breath. And then roll forward, plant your hands, step back into downward facing dog. Float your left leg up behind you. Bend your leg, open your hip. Breathe here. Re-extend the leg and square your hips, then step your left foot all the way forward. Lower your right knee down, reach your arms straight up. Breathe in, exhale, sink your hips forward. Maybe gazing up at the ceiling. On your next exhale, shift your hips back, bring your fingertips down, flex your front foot, coming into that half split. Breathe here. And now roll back onto your left foot, plant your hands, step back into downward facing dog. Breathe here. Put your right leg up, bend your knee, open your hip. Stay here or make some big circles, moving your hips, your leg bone around in your hip joint. And then maybe go in the opposite direction. So just 1 or 2 circles. When you straighten your leg, check in that your hips are pointed down to the mat. And then draw the knee into the chest as you slide the front right foot up between the hands. Lower your knee, reach your arms out and up. Sink your hips forward, coming into your crescent lunge. And then exhale back into your half split. We're going to rotate back into that crescent lunge. So we're going to flow up and then flow back. So there's a lot of inner thigh strength, a lot of balance here. We'll do it a couple more times at your own pace. Making sure that your legs are on railroad tracks and not a tightrope. And the next time you're back in half split, take a pause here. Lengthen your spine, gaze out past your toes. Feel a deeper stretch through the back of your leg, and then walk your hands forward, coming into your low lunge, back into your downward facing dog. Noticing if you need to recenter or realign, make those adjustments. Put your left leg up behind you, bend the leg, open the knee. Bend the knee, open the leg. And then if you want, stay there or make a couple big circles. And if you're making the circles, make sure you go in both directions. And when you re-extend the leg, turn the hips back down to the mat. And now draw the knee into your chest, step the left foot all the way forward. Lower the right knee down, reach your arms out and up, coming into your crescent lunge. Exhale forward into your half split. And then flow back and forth. Feeling a nice opening, a nice warming up through your hip flexor, getting into the back of your left leg, and even up into your side body, working on balance. Great. The next time you're in the half split, flex your left toes, lengthen your spine. See if you can deepen the stretch. And on your exhale, walk your hands forward, lowering your left foot, coming back into your low lunge, and then into your downward facing dog. Breathe here. Gaze forward at your hands and start to make little baby steps, bringing your feet towards the front of your mat, towards your hands, coming into a forward fold. Soft bend in the knees, reaching for opposite elbows. Oh, my fingers are so cold. And then gently sway side to side. Maybe you flutter your lips, maybe you make some noise. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. And then release that grip and slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. As you roll up, protect your lower back by engaging your core. Think about stacking your knees over your ankles, your hips over your knees, and your shoulders over your hips. Once you're up and standing, roll your arms back 3 times. See if you can find some space in your neck and tops of your shoulders, and then roll forward. Beautiful. We'll take some sun salutation. So bring your feet together at the front of your mat. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back into your low lunge. Pause here. Step your left leg back into your low lunge. Pause here. Drop both knees. Hug your elbows in, lower your chest and chin. Untuck your toes. Lift your heart and chest coming into baby cobra. And then exhale through tabletop into your downward facing dog. Float your right leg up. Step your right foot forward into your low lunge. Step your left foot forward into your forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up, palms touch, and we'll exhale right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left leg back, pause in your low lunge. Step your right leg back, pause in your plank. Lower both knees, hug your elbows in by your side, lower your chest and chin, untuck your toes, come into your baby cobra, your little back bend. And then exhale, lift up into tabletop, curl your toes, shift your hips back and come into your downward facing dog. Float your left leg up, step your left foot forward, bring your right foot to meet the left. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms out and up overhead, palms touch. Exhale your hands down by your side. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right leg back. Keep your right knee lifted, lift your arms up, high lunge. Exhale your hands back down. Step your left leg to plank. Lower your knees, hugging your elbows, lower chest and chin, untuck your toes, baby cobra. Exhale through tabletop into downward facing dog. Take a breath. Float your right leg up. Step your right foot forward. Bring your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Once your fingertips touch, you exhale and fold right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left leg back. Stay here in your low lunge or reach your arms up, high lunge. Exhale your hands down, step back to plank. Take a breath and then lower your knees, hug your elbows in, lower chest and chin, untuck your toes, lift your heart and chest for baby cobra. Exhale through tabletop, curl your toes, downward facing dog. Take a breath, put your left leg up behind you, step your left foot forward, and then bring your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead, fingertips touch. Exhale, your hands down by your side. One more time. Inhale, your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right leg back. Reach your arms out and up, high lunge. Interlace your fingers, reach your pointer finger to the sky, maybe take a little bit of a back bend here. Release your hands, exhale down, step back to plank. Lower your knees or stay in plank for chaturanga or knees, chest, chin, coming into baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale through tabletop or straight into downward facing dog. Breathe here. Put your right leg up behind you, step your right foot forward. Bring your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead, fingertips touch. Exhale, right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your left leg back. Stay here in your low lunge or reach your arms out and up into your high lunge. Once you have your balance, interlace your fingers, release your pointer fingers. Stay here or gaze up at the ceiling, coming into a tiny little back bend. And then release your hands, bring them down to the mat, step back to plank. So it's your choice if you want to do knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Lower your knees, hug your elbows in, lower your chest and chin. From here, you can go into baby cobra, or if you did the chaturanga, upward facing dog. And when you exhale, come through tabletop into downward facing dog. And breathe. Put your left leg up behind you, step your left foot all the way forward. Step your right foot to meet it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way out and up, fingertips touch. Exhale your hands down by your side. Nice. Feel warm now? Jeremy, feel better? Okay. It was a little chilly when we got in here. All right, let's do some balancing. So we're gonna do a couple different balances. If you need the wall or something, just move towards it. Shift your weight into your right leg, lift the heel of your left foot up. Hands can be on your hips out to the side, wherever you need them to feel good. Float that left knee up so that your thigh is parallel to the ground. From here, can you open your leg out to the side and then take that foot and connect it to your right leg, either below the knee or above the knee. All right, so you're in a tree pose. Now from this tree pose, I want you to think about lengthening your tailbone and making sure your shoulders are over your hips. If you can, bring your hands to heart center. Press down with that big toe and the pinky toe and the heel of your foot, nice. And if you can, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Don't look at me, because I might be wiggling. All right, bring your hands back to heart center. Point your knee towards me. Flex your foot and extend your leg out. Now float your leg out to the side. Now from here, we're going to bring our ankle on top of our knee, coming into a 4 shape. I know we've been on this leg a lot. Now, can you sit back into a figure four? Find something to focus on that's not moving. If your hands are at heart center, maybe you can reach them out so that your armpits, your biceps are by your ears. Shift the weight back into your heel just a little bit. Nice. Bring your hands back to heart center. Stand up. Bring that left foot down to the ground. And then gently shake it out. That was really good, everyone. All right, let's stand nice and tall. Left leg strong. Peel the heel of the right foot up. Float the right knee up or the other leg. And then open the leg out to the side. Finding opening through your hip joints. Bring the right foot onto your left leg, either above or below the knee. You don't want to jam right into your knee. Now, I am much stronger on this side than my other side. You might notice that this one is easier or harder. That's normal. We're not symmetrical. If your hands are at heart center, go ahead and reach them up to the ceiling. Breathe here. All right. Now, bring your hands back to heart center. Point your knee towards me. Flex your right foot, extend the leg out in front of you. Now open that leg out to the side. Bring your right ankle on top of your left knee, making a figure four shape, and then slowly sit your weight back. Nice. And if you have your balance and you're comfortable, try reaching your arms out in front. Back straight. Spine long. Finding something that's not wobbly. And then bring your hands back to heart center. Stand up and place the right foot on the ground. Shake it out. Nice, everyone. Very good balancing. I'm very dry tonight. All right. Make your way to the top of the mat. Let's build our yoga flow. So stand nice and tall. Let your shoulders relax. Let your fingers come down by your side. Maybe give them a little wiggle. Close your eyes. Feel your feet connecting with the ground. Maybe rock a little bit forward, a little bit back, a little bit side to side, finding that center space that you feel strong. You feel grounded. Take one more breath. And if you want, flutter your eyes open. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Your choice, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, baby cobra, or upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Breathe here. Press the mat away from you so that you feel your arms lengthen, which then allows you to extend your spine and reach your hips up further behind you. Remember, you can take child's pose at any time. Float your left leg up behind you. Draw the knee into your chest. Hover here. Reach the left leg back up behind you into three-legged dog. Draw the knee into the chest. One more time, reach the left leg into three-legged dog. And then draw the knee to your chest and bring the left foot up between your hands, coming into your low lunge. Take a breath here, reach your right heel back, feel your leg lengthen. Drop your right heel down, reach your arms out and up, coming into your warrior one. So your outer edge of your right foot is trying to engage with the mat. Your left knee is over your left ankle. You're trying to keep your hips square to the front. Arms are reaching up. Take another breath here. And on your exhale, hinge forward, keeping your spine long, bringing your arms behind you like they're holding your cape. And then inhale, back arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Exhale, back up. And one more time, hinge forward. And then back up. Straighten your front leg, give yourself a little break. And then as you open to the side, come into your warrior two. Breathe here. Check that your left ankle is under your left knee. Your right leg, you're pressing into the outer edge of your right foot. Your arms are extended at shoulder height. Your shoulders are relaxed. Take another breath here. And then bring your left forearm to your left thigh. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Exhale your right arm towards me, coming into a long line. Fingertips to the outer edge of your right foot. Sit your left hip down a little bit deeper. And then come back up into your warrior two. Straighten your left leg, reach your fingertips towards me, bring your left hand down to your shin or the floor or block, and reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Opening your heart. Nice, everyone. Engage those inner thighs. One more breath here, and then lift your torso back up. Turn your toes to face the hallway. Bring your hands to heart center. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. Bringing your fingertips down to the ground. Press down, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, you're going to walk over towards your right foot and reach your right arm up to the ceiling, left hand either on the floor or the shin or the ankle, twisting through your torso, stretching through your back, the backs of your legs. And then come back through center, walk over to the left foot, right hand down, left arm up. And then come back to center. Slowly roll yourself all the way back up to stand. Extend your arms out to the side, come into warrior two. Breathe here. Cartwheel your hands down, step back to plank. Go through your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, baby cobra. Exhale, we'll meet in downward facing dog. And breathe. Think about lengthening your spine. Float your right leg up behind you. Step your draw your knee to your chest. Back into your three-legged dog. Knee to chest. Back into three-legged dog. Knee to chest. And then make space to step your right foot up between your hands. Sitting in your low lunge, opening your heart forward, making sure your feet are on railroad tracks. Drop your left heel down, reach your arms out and up, coming into warrior one. Breathe here, square your hips off, relax your shoulders, find that engagement of the outer edge of your left foot, and then exhale, hinge forward, long spine. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hinge forward. inhale, lift up. Straighten your front leg. On your exhale, open to the side, coming into your warrior two. In your warrior two, check that your right knee is over your right ankle. Do your hips feel like they're opening? Are your arms at shoulder height? Maybe you can gaze out at the fingertips on your right hand. Take a breath. Bend your right arm, bring it to your right thigh, reach your left arm straight up to the ceiling. Drop your right hip just a little bit deeper. And now reach that left arm towards me, bringing your bicep by your ear. Breathe here. Lift yourself back up to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Reach your fingers towards me, coming into triangle. Reaching your left arm up to the ceiling. Engage your inner thighs. Open your heart. And now lift yourself back up. Turn your toes to face the street. Bring your hands to your waist. Open your heart and chest, taking a tiny little back bend, and then exhale forward. Bringing your hands down to the mat. Lengthen your spine. And then exhale, fold forward a little bit deeper. Maybe you can bring your fingertips, your hands onto the mat, walking them back in line with your feet, deepening the stretch however it feels good for you. Nice. Let your head get heavy. And then walk your hands back out in front of you. Find that flat back. Breathe here. Bring your hands to your waist and slowly lift yourself back up. Come into warrior two. And then cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank. Go through your vinyasa. Or take a child's pose, take a rest. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Put your left leg up behind you. Draw the knee into the chest. Back into your three-legged dog. Knee to chest. Back into your three-legged dog. This time, knee to chest, left foot all the way up between your hands, coming into your low lunge. Drop your right heel down, reach your arms out and up, coming into warrior one. Exhale your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, see if you can get the heels of your hands to meet. Gaze up at the ceiling and then exhale forward, coming into devotional warrior. Left shoulder on left knee, crown of the head to the floor, knuckles reach up towards the ceiling. Keep driving the energy down through your left foot, pulling everything towards your center line. One more breath here. And then like you're being pulled from your knuckles, lift yourself back up. Release the grasp, fingers back, and then slowly float them back up into your warrior one. Open into your warrior two. This time we're going to turn our left palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. And then come all the way through to side angle. Right arm up to the ceiling. Now we had our arm on our thigh last time. Maybe you want to explore bringing your hand down to the floor, or maybe you want to explore bringing your top arm behind you for a half bind. Top arm. There you go. So maybe stay with your arm here, but explore the bind. So you're getting that more of a heart opening. Wherever you are, slowly unwind back into your warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Reach your arm towards me, bring your hand down to your shin, reach your right arm up. Engage your inner thighs, press down into your feet. Nice. A little challenge, bring that right arm towards me, lengthening through the right side of your body. Take one more breath here. And now lift yourself up, coming back into your warrior two. Breathe here. Take one more breath in your warrior two, and then cartwheel your hands down. Keep your right hand planted, twist up to the left. Breathe here. And maybe open the left hand back behind you, gazing down at your foot of your mat. And now bring that left arm all the way back, step back into plank. Go through your chaturanga, your vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Float your right leg up behind you, draw the knee into your chest. Float the right leg up behind you, draw the knee into your chest. One more time, leg up. Draw the knee in and then slide the right foot up between your hands. Find your low lunge. Wiggle your hips, get them settled. Then drop your left heel. Reach your arms out and up, coming into your warrior one. Check your feet, make any adjustments you need to. And then bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. See if the heels of your hands can touch. As you reach your hands down your left leg, crack your heart open, and then exhale. Fold forward, bringing your right shoulder to your right knee and the crown of your head down to the floor. Breathe here. One more breath, and then start to lift yourself back up. Release your grip, keep your arms behind you, and then inhale them slowly back up into warrior one. Open into warrior two. Turn your right palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Come all the way through to side angle, right arm on right thigh, left arm up and over. So maybe you keep the left arm extended, maybe you bring the left arm behind your hip to open your heart even more. Maybe you move your right hand down to the floor. Nice. Wherever you are, unwind into your warrior two. Straighten your front leg, reach your fingertips towards me, bring your hand down to the ankle or the block, reach your left arm up. Reach your left arm towards me. Big side stretch. Try not to collapse into your right shoulder. Find that lift. And then lift yourself all the way back up into your warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down. Plant your left hand, twist up to the right. Right arm up to the ceiling. And then reach the right fingertips back towards your left heel. You got it, Orly. Towards the back of your mat. And then bring that right hand all the way down, step into plank. Go through your version of your vinyasa. And we'll exhale into downward facing dog. Breathing here. So we're gonna float our left leg up behind us, but we're gonna step it to the outer edge of our left hand, setting up for a lizard. Drop your right knee down and untuck your toes. Roll onto the outer edge of your left foot and then bring your left foot back down to the mat. Open your left knee up, nice. And then bring it back down. One more time. and plant it down. So you can stay here or you can walk your arms out in front of you. Maybe you can lower onto your forearms, maybe not. Maybe from your lizard, you want to make it more dynamic and lift the right knee up off the ground. Otherwise, stay here. Think about opening your heart. And now we're going to walk that left foot across our mat, coming over to the right side, lower the left leg down, and you're in pigeon. So we're going from lizard to pigeon or figure four on your back. And now slowly bring your forearms down and come all the way forward into your pigeon. Making sure that you let your head rest. Check that your back leg is straight, that the kneecap is pointing down. And breathe. Let go of the tension in your jaw. Let go of the tension between your eyeballs, in your face. And now start to slowly come out of your lizard, coming onto your forearms, maybe straightening your arms. And if it's available, if you want to explore it, bend your back leg. Starting to deepen the stretch through your hips, through your quads. And then bring that right leg back down. Shift yourself into your tabletop. Curl your toes under and make your way back into your downward facing dog. Breathe here. Float your right leg up behind you. This time, step your right foot to the outer edge of your right hand. Lower your left knee down, coming into your lizard. Open the knee up, rolling onto the outer edge of the right foot, and then place the right foot back down. Open it up, place it back down, open it up, and place it back down. From here, you can explore walking your hands out in front of you, staying here, or bringing your forearms down, maybe your head all the way down, depending on your body and your flexibility. You can try moving your left leg back a little bit, or you can try opening your knee a little bit more, your right knee a little bit more, maybe even bringing your right hand up and taking a little twist, like. And now walk your right foot over towards the left side of your mat, coming into your pigeon. Make sure that your left leg is nice and straight behind you. Make any adjustments that you need to. And then slowly come down onto your forearms, bringing yourself all the way down. Letting your shoulders relax. Breathing deeply. And now start to walk yourself back up. If you want to explore this, keep your arms straight and then bend your left leg. Seeing what that feels like. And then slowly make your way back into your tabletop position. We're going to cross our ankles and roll back onto our seats, extending our legs out in front. We'll bring our left leg over our right leg. If it's available, bend the right leg. Take your right arm, hook it on your left knee, sweep your left arm behind you, sit up nice and tall, exhale into a twist. It's not going to be a long one. Exhale all the way around into the counter twist. Come back to center, uncross your legs. Bring your right leg over your left. If it's available, bend your left leg. Reach your left arm up. Twist, hook your left arm over your right knee. Look over your right shoulder. And then slowly unwind. Coming into your counter twist. Come back to center, uncross your legs, place both feet down on the mat, reach your arms forward and slowly roll down to a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet. It was Thanksgiving last week. Let's be kind to ourselves. Bring your feet to the edge of your mat. Go ahead and windshield wiper your legs side to side. All right. This is the time that if you want to do a twist, a happy baby, there's something I didn't get to, go ahead and take some time and do that. Rolling around, moving around, whatever else you feel you need to get. And then when you're ready, move into your Shavasana, extending your arms and your legs away from your body. I'm going to come around and do some Shavasana adjustments, which is a gentle pressure on your shoulders, little maybe neck or forehead. I will have some lavender oil on my hands. If you prefer that I do not do this for you, place one hand on your stomach and I will know to respect your space. And now everybody move into that silence, into that stillness, letting go, trying to let your mind quiet. Start to slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes. Release your tongue from the top of your mouth. Let your jaw relax. When you're ready, reach your arms overhead and take a big stretch like you're just waking up. And then roll onto one side. From there, you can make your way into a comfortable seated position. I encourage you to keep your eyes closed or softly focused, staying within your own self, your own thoughts, your own space. And then when you're comfortably seated, bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Feel your breath, feel your heartbeat. Feel the life and energy moving around inside of you. Acknowledge that. Thank yourself for making time tonight just for you. And I thank you all for allowing me to lead you through your practice.